If y'all want to know how to get a job at Target every time, watch this video. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're already here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel before we even get to the video. Make sure I give it a thumbs up and a like it up, subscribe it up, and join the freaking channel because why not? It's free. Do it. But today I have a video for you guys talking about how to get your job at Target. So I literally just got hired like a week or two ago. So I have to go to my orientation and everything like that. But I'm just gonna give y'all some tips in terms of like the interview process and what you should do, what you need to do. Boom, I'm gonna tell y'all everything. So first thing you're gonna need to do, period, obviously, is apply for Target. You're gonna want to apply to a Target, well, multiple Targets, because sometimes a lot of Targets aren't hiring, but sometimes they are. Also, you need to make sure if you're going to be full-time or seasonal. For me, I'm going to be seasonal because I have to go back to school soon. So, yeah. And secondly, after you apply, if you get picked, then they'll call you in for an interview. The one I applied to, they didn't call me for an interview. Which brings me to another point. You have to be consistent, because if you don't be consistent, they're not going to pick you. You have to constantly be calling, emailing, calling, all the above. You have to really show them that you, excuse my hair, you all have to really show them that you want the job. So I was emailing, calling, everything, not multiple times a day, but they didn't answer in the morning, I would call a little bit in the afternoon, a little later, a few hours later, and then I would ask to speak to a hiring manager. She's HR hiring manager, however you want to say it. And I got scheduled to come in for an interview, which was really cool. I was excited, so next thing, so when you go to your interview, you need to make sure you're dressing appropriately. It ain't gotta be nothing super fancy, but a simple black dress pants with a white button down t-shirt is fine. That is what I wore. I will insert a picture or a video of what I wore here. So that's what I wore to my interview. So when I got to the Target, I just went up to someone and was like, hi, I'm here for an interview. And they were like, okay, cool. So then they got the walkie-talkies and they called, for the hiring manager. And they, after 2 minutes, they told the lady that they can bring me back. So they bring me back to this room. So I sat in a room, and it was a hiring manager in there and another person, and then another hiring manager came in there. And then so then the hiring manager asked me a series of questions. They weren't intimidating me or anything. They weren't trying to make me scared or nothing. They was cool. They were just being nice. They were really cool, they were nice and everything. So they was asking me questions why should we pick, the general questions. Why should we pick you, have you had any experience in this or that? Tell me about yourself. So I answered those questions. She also had someone else that was in the room ask me questions too. So I answered his questions and everything. And everything was cool. They seemed cool. So she liked me. They liked me that I was nice and professional. So they moved me on to the next step. So then I got to see the higher up hiring manager, who actually gonna give you your job. Because there's two rooms. The first one is the hiring managers talk to you, ask you those questions. If they don't like what they're seeing, they're just gonna send you home. But if they like what they're seeing, they're gonna send you to the hiring manager, to the second process, interview process. So I got to talk with her, and she was very nice as well. And she asked me some questions and everything, and I have been trying to get I was applying to like numerous jobs, including numerous targets. So, but the reason I really wanted to work at Target is because they do seasonal. Like, they don't care about you being seasonal because they're big corporations, so they can afford, to hire and, replace. So, I was really happy about that they didn't care that I was going to be seasonal, because I'm going to be working all day, every day, all night. So it's like I'm still making up, time. So, that was really cool. So she asked me, the hiring manager asked me, questions. She liked what she was hearing. And she said, I'm going to give you the position. So I was so happy, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I went to, y'all just don't understand. Like, based on, she just was like, I'm going to go ahead and give you the position. We're going to try you out in this department. She told me she's going to try me out in the beauty department. But I'm not too sure if I'm going to still be doing a beauty department, because I called them today because I hadn't received my email to do my, my background check and all that. So I called them today, and they sent it over. I got it today. So then once you get your email to do your background check and everything, you got to do that, do the steps that it says, follow the instructions. Also making sure that you have your supportive documents that you're going to need, such as an ID or passport, eligibility to work in the state that you're in. And so now I'm waiting, and my orientation date is on the 17th. So if you guys want to see a video of me, going to my orientation, probably not like in my orientation, but like, on the way to orientation, me getting ready, like a get ready with me for my Target orientation video, let me know. I would do that. But my orientation is on the 17th, and yes, they do paid training, so I'm excited. I'm just super excited to be working at Target, because I be hearing like so many people say they don't get hired and everything. And y'all, I literally applied to, not even lying, I literally applied to like 5 Targets, and this is the only one. I literally applied to like 5 Targets, and this is the only one that I got accepted to. So you have to be like applying to multiple, because if you just apply to 1 or 2, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get a job. So I would say apply to multiple Targets, more than 6, more than 5, minimum, to get your foot in the door, like and now I'm happy, because like whenever I go back to school and I might want to work at a Target there, now I can say that I had that experience and that I've worked at a Target. So then that gives you a better chance of being hired at that Target, because you've been with their corporation and you've worked under their business. So that's a 1-up. So yeah, that was basically my interview process and everything. And those are basically the steps that you need to do and need to take to get hired. Just do a little research about the company, dress professionally, talk like you have some sense, because you want to be going in there look, just saying anything. You need to be, you don't want to have anything sound too rehearsed, but you also want to be truthful at the same time, and strategic. So, just, for example, if they say, why should we hire you? For example, I said, I don't know exactly what I said, but it was something along the lines of, you guys, or why, oh, they say, why do you want to work here? I was like, something along the lines of, I've always liked Target. Target was just a good environment for me. I've never worked at a Target. I never had this type of work field experience. So I thought it would be really cool to, have this work field experience. And I know that with the proper training, I could definitely excel in my position and bring, good skills to the company. So, just gotta, make it sound good, make it sound good, But yeah, you also want to be truthful and everything too. Because if you do have a good work ethic, they're gonna obviously see that. And if you're just there to play around, then they're gonna see that as well. Also, they have a 90-day. The hiring manager told me they have a 90-day probation. So if you call out and you just got hired within 90 days, they're gonna let you go. You're gonna get fired. So you cannot do that. You literally have to be on your stuff. Unless it's a legitimate reason or emergency, then that's fine. But if it's something not legit, they're gonna just let you go. So you definitely need to make sure you're having a good alarm system, you know, sticky notes, reminders to do what you gotta do, because they have a zero tolerance of absence within a 90-day period of time. So yeah, but that is all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, just make sure you give it a thumbs up and like. Of course, subscribe because it's free. We love free. So yeah, subscribe to my channel because I'm really trying to grow my channel, guys. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys some tips and everything. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Bye.